Alright, I think I found the solution to our marriage problem. I actually found a girl from House Mud right here who is quick and doesn't have any of the other really bad traits that would make her a bad wife. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to arrange a marriage between her and King Aegon. There we go. I do take a little bit of a prestige hit for marrying a courtier, but she has claims, so that's good. That's a good start to today's episode. Now, before we get too far into today's episode, I have a very special announcement for all of you. I'm really excited to bring you something a little bit different today. Actually, tonight, technically, for me anyways. So on Fridays now, I've decided what we're going to do is we're going to do something a little bit different. After the episode premieres at 10 o'clock Eastern time, that's Eastern US time, we are going to get together and we're going to have a Q&A session on our own special Discord server. If you don't know what Discord is, it's an all-in-one voice and text chat for gamers. It's free, secure, and works on both your desktop and your mobile device. So good opportunity for us to get together. You guys can ask me questions about the channel, about the future of the channel. You can ask me any question in general. It's going to be all text-based. I'm going to do my best to answer every single question that comes in. So if you would join us tonight at 10 o'clock, link is in the description. And I'll probably also post a comment with it as well and try to upvote that so you see it. But yeah, make sure you join us tonight, 10 o'clock Eastern. I'm super excited to get that. That's going to be every week. We're going to do something like that. And there's actually 2 different channels that I have, and I'll be adding more to the server where we can talk about the channel, the ongoings there, and then the Q&A as well. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I hope you guys join us. It'll be a lot of fun. Now, I'm going to go ahead and advance so that the marriage proposal goes through and everything. There we go. And let's see. Oh god, she just got here and she's already complaining. She's complaining about me being absent so often. Oh Jesus. Let's do. I can lose some gold and gain some. There we go. Deeply in love. I like that. All right, so she has just arrived at our court. So hopefully she lasts a little bit longer than our previous wife did. Awesome. And I had a thought. Kind of as we're going forward, you know, we've been waiting on the Empire tier title to come about by owning 3 Kingdom titles, which is a little bit difficult if I'm being completely honest with you. I do think, though, that we would be able to maybe go about the second option, which is 180 on realm size. Right now we're at 129, so we need about 50 more holdings. And if you think about it, like, that's probably adding, honestly, that's probably adding most of the Vale, and go ahead and conquering most of the Vale. I don't think we're going to maybe do that. It just depends. I definitely want to make sure we conquer, like, Massey's Hook, but I don't want it to be separated by the Stormlands. It looks like the Stormlands has reached some kind of unity. Storm King Bennett the Merciless of Silversword. It's not the greatest character. Definitely not the greatest Andal character I've ever seen. His heir is also an Andal. Yeah, so it looks like the Stormlands has reached some kind of stability for the time being. There's also Massey's Hook. I'm trying to see if I can find out who the High Liege of Massey's Hook is. This guy, Lord Lucan the Imperious, who is also an Andal. He's a formidable fighter. Yeah, they won't take vassalization. He's fighting a slave raid on Massey's Hook. Dang. Okay. So I definitely want to. I want to take that, but I also want to take the Claw and, you know, round out the Crown lands. I don't know. Do I have a claim for Woodmere? I don't. I don't have a claim for Woodmere. That's okay. I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world. I would use my marriage alliance to kind of wedge my way into the Trident, but I don't think I'm going to do that because there's really no point. honestly, we would struggle to wait a generation. My wife would be away, and so we'd never have kids. So I would rather wait on that, and I would rather conquer it myself outright. I do know that the next set of conquering that I need to do is on Maidenpool. I don't think I have. I can't declare war on her because we're currently helping her out in a war, and she's, yeah. We'd we'd have a huge piety hit, but we're also allies in the war. So it's sad that she's depressed. But yeah, I need to take the Bay of Claws from her, and then maybe we can work our way up here. The Trident kind of separates us a little bit, and that's going to be an issue. It looks like we're going to have to conquer the Trident, and I don't know exactly how I want to go about doing that, but that may have to be the next set of conquering that we do. We'll do Bay of Claws and then maybe the Trident, because if I get the Bay of Claws, we'll have access to Blackwood, but the problem will be that it's separated. We'll still have this little bit of the Trident eating into our kingdom a little bit, and then that won't make me very happy. So let's start off today by getting our vassal opinion back down to normal, and then we'll assess where we can go with our little bits of conquering and expanding the kingdom of the woods. Okay, a couple of things to catch you guys up on. My wife is pregnant, obviously. That's the kind of starting point that we're at right now. Also having the council voting on slightly shifting the tax focus because of all the, as I give tax concessions to the noble lords for having levies raised, we've kind of gone onto this end of the spectrum with the levies. And so I want to start moving back. So we're moving right here. That'll increase our levy size, which I would appreciate a little bit more than I think having more taxes, because I think we're okay on tax. Just in that short little span of time, we gained like 300 gold. So not super concerned there about the taxes. Now, this says that they would prefer to pay taxes over providing men. I kind of disagree. I assume that, the game knows what it's talking about, but I just know that, it makes more sense in Westeros's kind of context as a lord or as a king looks to expand the realm, that he would ask for more men. So that's just kind of the point. It was either that or give them gold or have them hate me. Neither one of those sounded particularly great. There is some pox that we need to be aware of in Duskendale. It's spreading. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and declare war. Oh, well, looks like somebody beat me to it. So there's 12,000 men right there. Good Lord. Okay, so let's begin by raising up troops from Duskendale, troops from Rosby, my own personal levies, troops from here, High Heart, troops from River Run, troops from Acorns Ridge. I think that should be a pretty good amount. It doesn't have to be perfect because we have the dragon. And they're currently heading up there to Duskendale. Okay, we've been given a new maester, apparently. Man, are they assaulting that holding? They are. It must still be weak from the, I think they lost it, too. It must still be weak from the previous war there. I really don't want to, go into the counties filled with pox, but it looks like we're going to have to edge our way through one of them. Oh, sweet. That's my, that's my aunt? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, my aunt. 110 gold, I'll take it. I don't even want that prisoner. And it looks like we inherited the Castle of Widows Tower. So what I think I'm going to do is, rather than having all of those castles, I really don't want them necessarily. Man, they lost so many men there. Okay, so I'm going to pause and make sure I have everybody that I need. Yeah, I do. Okay. I don't even need to deploy the dragon. I say that. I'm going to do it anyways. Mug of Benifer's host was severely burned. Wow. Benifer of Rosby. Did he die? No, he didn't. Fantastic. Mug was captured in battle. I'm going to siege this down to make sure everything turns out okay. I'm going to let them shattered retreat. Let that dude rot. Okay, Pox is broken out, so I'm going to shut the gates so that my family is safe. We need to... Maybe we should take this opportunity to... Where's our refuge? There it is. Sick house? That's kind of late to do that, don't you think? It's kind of too little, too late. We'll do it anyways, just for the next time, just in case. We'll let them... Or we'll assault this holding for right now. There we go. Lost some men. Othen. What I need to do is I need to go ahead and create a new vassal there, and the same thing here, Widow's Tower. I don't need those holdings. That's what I was kind of talking about doing, and then my brain stopped working. It's a bit more commonplace than you would want it to, you know, for somebody that is alive. Man. It looks like Pox is going to really change up how we do things. It may drastically change the Kingdom of the Woods by the looks of it. Ah, look, we already have an heir. That's fantastic. Let's check him out. So he's secluded with core. I was like, what is that? That's usually where like the grandchild of incest modifier comes up. All right, so we're gonna, of course, name our heir after our heroic uncle, technically, who was slain in battle. We have accomplished the goal to have a son. And they're going to Harroway's Town. They're probably going up somewhere around here next, but we'll give pursuit. If we win the war, we gain one marshal. It's a pretty much given that we're going to win the war, and it's just a free way, practically free way, of gaining one marshal. Hoping the pox dies out soon. Where's he going? Wycombe. We'll let him go. We'll actually give pursuit there. Dudley Hull wants to get married. Marry as you please. Maester John informs you that Hera of the Woods is suffering from the current epidemic. Having her stay with the rest of you inside these walls puts you at risk. Let's see. She has the pox. Uh, it's too late. Throw her out. Sorry. Oh, look, the guy tricked me because I wasn't paying attention. Okay. We'll go down to Haraway's Town. And then they went over to Leicester and then Goldbrook, or Goodbrook. Alright, there we go. We'll hit them. This should be the last battle. Yep, there we go. We won there. Offer peace, enforce demands. That was good. That actually didn't last as long as I thought it was going to. Disband. Okay, I need to maybe think about... I'm in seclusion with my court, so I don't think I can lead armies or anything like that. I have to wait and ride this out. So once Pox is gone, I'll open the gates, and we'll continue this whole endeavor that we've been on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that only took forever. The disease finally moved on, and we were able to build the sick house in the refuge, and I've actually started building the gray seal colony because it gives 10% disease resistance. So we'll continue to kind of improve and build the refuge so we don't ever have to deal with that again. I know we need to probably be focusing a lot on the buildings in Bear Hall, but I don't ever want to be stuck like that again. In seclusion with my courtiers where I can't lead armies or anything like that. So we're actually going to move forward, and is there a way I can... I don't want to execute this guy. Can I, like... Man, I can't. I can only I can't exile him. I don't know why I don't have that decision. So we're actually going to move on, and we're going to begin our conquests. We dealt with the Andal invasion. Now we have to deal with Maidenpool. Maidenpool is next. And... Right? Maidenpool is next? Yeah, it is. If I declare war... Dragon Conquest, obviously. I can claim Bay of Calls for Roland Mouton, but I don't want to. There we go. Maybe she'll just join, and we won't even have to worry about it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise up the levies here from Duskendale. That's 6,000 men. That's a good amount of men. We're going to go ahead and put myself there at the helm, because it's one county over. I don't really have to worry about getting there. Don't have a ton of... let's see. Corlos is a better fighter. Wow. He's gonna dislike me by 20 if I don't listen to him. Well, that sucks. Okay. Yeah, this whole... Wow. They've had a lot of people join them. Okay. So I just need to be careful. I haven't raised up any of my other levies. So I just need to be really careful. I need to deploy the dragon in a siege. And begin taking it out. And we need to do it rather quickly, I would assume, because the Reach, the Rock, and pretty much everybody surrounding us has joined their cause. So we're going to start seeing troops marching in before long. We can deploy the dragon again, which we're going to do just for time's sake. Where is their leader? So she's right there. So what we probably need to do is raise up this army. Yeah. Put Dickon in the front. Myself on the side. And start marching up to there. That's probably the smartest thing. If we can capture her in battle... Okay, they outnumber us. But if I take the center, Dickon takes the side, we should be able to smash them. Yeah, we should be able to take him, I would think. The dragon is always the wild card here. I can't see the battle at all. Okay, there we go. Looks like we're gonna win. We did. Okay, so we won there. We didn't defeat that many of their men, but we won the battle. Surprised nobody's like giving in to the fact that we have the dragon and just like accepting the fact that they're not going to beat us. Oh, good. Now we have another. Wow. Okay. So we need to deal with that. I think the only way to effectively deal with that is to raise up. Is Rosby torn apart? Kind of. I'm going to disband that unit. Well, crap. I really don't want to have to abandon this. She's in hiding, so let's put Dickon in front. I'll be on the side, and Thaddeus will be on the other side. We'll march on down. Okay. Yeah, we'll march down, and we'll handle this Andal invasion right here. Okay, stop with the pop-ups. Just for right now. It's still super interesting. Just stop for right now. Deploy the dragon in the siege. This army needs to march here. I need to keep my eye up there and down here simultaneously. Let's assault the holding there. One more time with feeling. One more time with feeling. There we go. Okay, so that clears that out. This we can have Dickon in the center, myself on the side, Thaddeus on the other side. We'll destroy that army. Okay. Now we need to give chase to the other side. They're going down to Stokeworth, right? Is that what I said? No, Woodmere. And then Adadale. I wonder if they'll stop. Yeah, they will. Okay. Another host claim. That one's not as bad. How many men can we raise up from here? Have we already raised up those levies? We have. I'll let them continue to go. Maidenpool has 1,100 troops. That's not a lot. Have I raised up my own personal levies? I haven't. So we'll take our own personal levies and we'll march down. I just need to keep an eye on it because as soon as we're able to, we need to switch commanders there. Okay, this host is defeated. Man, this is getting crazy down here, guys. Haven't seen any armies from anywhere else yet. I probably shouldn't have said that out loud. I should have just pretended. Actually, we're close enough. I'll lead the center, Dickon on the side, Thaddeus on the other. We'll go over to Stony Sept. Okay, and then we will deploy the dragon. Bennett gains maimed. That's good. Awesome. We gained war knowledge. That's good. And our grayscale colony has finished being built. We're going to give chase to this host army. Give rewards to my servants, apparently, or my council members. Byford. And then they're going to Harpshire. I'm really glad I didn't like start focusing all of my efforts on the war for the Bay of Claws, and then ended up having to split off units and all that stuff. Could have been bad. Is she still in hiding? That's the question. Hiding somewhere around Maidenpool. She is. Okay. Well, that makes it difficult to capture her. They're going to Faring Cross next. And then King's Landing next. So we're going to have a battle in King's Landing. Sieging down that province and that province. Oh, now where? Woodmere? Okay, they're going to Woodmere. And then we need to give chase, and we need to keep on sieging down. I can't have this go on for too much longer. This battle should be won fairly quickly. There we go. Now that host is defeated. Awesome. Okay. So now we'll take this army and we'll have it join up with the other ones up here. And we'll keep on sieging down the provinces. In the meantime, I will actually take command here, along with Dickon and Thaddeus. And more than anything, we need to deploy the dragon in the siege. Use the tools that we have at our disposal. They have 6 men there. We'll assault it. We'll do nothing for now. Yep, there we go. So we have them all the way sieged down. Does she have any other holdings? Just the lordship. Okay. And that's all the way sieged down. So we need to move on from here. We need to head up maybe to the Salt Pans, maybe the Red Fork. We'll win that battle there. And then we have the other army coming up from the bottom. Okay, so we won there. We'll deploy the dragon in the siege. Ah, Winged Stranger got wounded. Okay, so we'll have to be careful now. We won't be able to deploy him in the siege, but we'll still be able to use him, like in battle or whatever, at least till he's healed. Roland's host. Roland's second claim on the woods. Apparently defeating the guy once wasn't enough. Okay, so we'll actually take this army right here. And we'll start going this way. I'll wait maybe until they get closer. Let's auto balance this unit so that we can have more than one commander. That siege should finish shortly. Victory, and the siege is done. Okay, so now we're gonna have Dick on there and myself on the flank. And we will head down that direction. Okay, needs to be designated regent apparently. I don't know who to do. Oh, I do know who to do actually. Dick on Whitewood, our designated regent. The loyalist of the great house that we raised up. Do I want a guy who is a possessed lunatic as my Justicar? I think that's probably not a good call. In the meantime, I need to add Dickon in somewhere else, but I think for the meantime he can be my... Nah, we'll do Brinny, Brene. Don't know. Good for him. Okay, here we go. We outnumber them, so I'm not going to deploy the dragon in the battle. It will just have the better tactics. Yes, we'll give my vassals 10 gold, divided amongst them all, in order to not let them hate me. Okay, so they're going to River Run now. Blackwood Vale next. Oh, that's Stonehenge. There we go. And then Black Rush, yeah. Okay. Martlet Bay next. We're just gonna have to give chase, and that sucks. But it's the way it is. Seaguard is after that. This is probably as far north as we've gone. What the heck? Why am I fighting against a Martlet Bay peasant revolt? A useless battle. Can you imagine that situation? You're marching your army through, and all of a sudden you come upon like a group of armed peasants that just want nothing more than to just fight you? It's ridiculous. They're crossing 26th of June, 4th of June. Cool. Okay, so we should be able to end both wars after this, maybe? No. This army, you need to march up here. We'll actually put Allard there in the middle and Kenrick on this side in order to deal with that last little bit of men. I mean, that should maybe be the tipping point, I would think. Yeah, there we go. 100% war score. So now we'll bring the Bay of Claws into the fold. Ooh, we gain Edge of the World from the Bay of Crabs treasury. That's cool.